started at the Annandale Hotel, and the rest is history.
My name is Calum. My name is Ashton.
Hi, I'm Luke. My name is Michael.
We're 5 Seconds of Summer.
You look so perfect standing there in my American Apparel underwear. 5 Seconds of Summer on KIIS.
Hey there, Sydney. How you going? It's Bags here this evening. You know what? This is very exciting. The boys from 5 Seconds of Summer taking over KIIS for the next hour. Take it away, boys.
Hey guys, it's Calum and Ashton from 5 Seconds of Summer. Tonight we're taking over KIIS 106.5 for an hour.
The other boys aren't here. They're sort of on tour with Nickelback at the moment.
Yeah, so we're here for you guys. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere. We're the committed dudes in the team. We're always here. We've got this radio shit. If it doesn't work out, this radio show, we'll be doing podcasts and things like that in the near future. So we're going to be taking over for the next hour. Hopefully we don't bore you to tears, or hopefully we make you laugh till tears. We don't know. We're not. Yeah. Depends how funny we're feeling. Are we funny today, Cal? Or are we having a bad
I feel
day?
like we're pretty funny.
I don't think we are. Though.
We're not funny.
We're kind of bad at funny sometimes.
Anyway, stick around. Sydney's KIIS 106.5.
5 Seconds of Summer on KIIS.
Hey guys, it's Calum and Ashton from 5 Seconds of Summer again.
We're getting hold of this.
We're
thing.
back. We're back.
I feel like this is we got good chemistry for our radio show.
We do. Do KIIS actually know that we're taking over?
I hope they know.
I don't think they do. Our album's out in a day, which you can get on iTunes if you want, and we'll love you forever.
One day.
And but we're going to talk about our first single. Drum roll.
Are we drum rolling?
She looks so perfect.
That was more of like a cat purr. That was kitty.
It was nice though. It was a good cat purr.
She looks so perfect. Man, wasn't really our first single though, was it? We had Out of My Limit a long time ago.
Yes, it was very long ago.
And we were just boys.
Maybe when we were like 8 years old.
8. I don't know about that. I remember writing. She Looks So Perfect was it was a hard decision for us for that to be like the debut single for us, because I don't know, it was just a little rockier than everything else that was on the radio, and a lot of people had told us for years that like guitars won't work anymore on the radio, and it was just it was hard to get people on board with like what we wanted to do as a band. Getting deep and emotional.
You are. You're tearing up.
No, but we're lucky enough we have a team around us that really let us sort of make songs that we love and have always wanted to make, you know. Yeah. And She Looks So Perfect came up, and I think everyone around us in the band, we all fell in love with that song. And
we're always looking for something that like defined us as a band.
Yeah. We wanted something to define us and really prove to people that we're different to everyone else at the moment, you know. And so we took a dive, we took the plunge, and put She Looks So Perfect out in the world. Mm-hmm. It was our baby, and hopefully people liked it.
Yeah,
I think they did.
The video was really cool to record as well. The director, Frank Boring, came up to us.
Nice segue. Beautiful. You've done this before, Calipwood.
And he was like, how about this idea? And we were like, yeah, let's do this and this. And then he was like, there's probably going to be a bit of nudity. And then we were sold. Nudity in a 5 Seconds of Summer video seemed like the perfect thing that just hadn't happened yet. It just hadn't happened yet. And it was a great day.
It was a great day. It was a great day visually anyway for us. Not being creepy radio dudes. Actually, let me ask you this. If you're listening, how do you know that this is Calum and Ashton?
It could be anyone.
It could be anyone. Some voice impersonators. So yeah, the She Looks So Perfect video was a blast to film. And that's definitely one of my favorite videos we've done to date, apart from Don't Stop. Yeah, which I also enjoyed.
So that's She Looks So Perfect. Make sure you stick around on Sydney's KIIS 106.5.
106.5!
Oh, that's great. That's great.
We can continue doing that for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Just be careful so you probably, at the end of each segment, guys, you can probably turn the radio down a little just so you don't have to put up with my my jingles. I make up jingles. Whatever Calum says, I sort of make up songs off it, so
Yeah, he does.
be aware. Actually, that's gonna be a part of this show.
I reckon that's
You're gonna give me a phrase, and I'm gonna make up a song out of it. All right, there and then.
That's coming up on Sydney's KIIS 106.5.
5 Seconds of Summer on KIIS.
Hey guys, it's Ash and Cal from 5 Seconds of Summer, back again.
My name came first this time.
Yeah, I thought I'd put it first.
Hey, Ash and Cal. We sound like a brand of fuel.
Ash and Cal.
Petroleum jelly. Ash and Cal's petroleum.
I feel like Cal and Ash rolls better though.
Cal and Ash.
Yeah.
Clash. Oh, rock the Casbah, the Clash. That was a good tune. We won't be playing that today though.
What was that game that you said before?
I've thought of a few things. Been sitting here
Pondering.
thinking of genius, and I've come up with the game Fringle.
Fringle.
That's it, Calum. Fringle. It's a phrase, and you turn it into a jingle. So you give me a thing,
Right.
like any type of phrase.
What about throwing a shrimp on the Barbie?
Oh, so what is that? Are we really going to go with the stereotypes?
Shrimp on the Barbie. Yeah, we're going for the
stereotypes. We've been away for too long, and that's all anyone ever asks us about. Throwing shrimps on the Barbie. Can you help me out? Give me a beat. We're throwing shrimps on the Barbie, yeah.
It's
throwing
not. It's
shrimps
more.
like we just don't care.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
That was a terrible beat.
I'm sorry.
You call yourself.
You can't blame it. You gotta put it all on me.
You call yourself a musician.
That was more like a rap, though.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, the other day, where were we playing? It was at France.
Yeah.
And someone brought the funniest sign. Sometimes you just see random things when you're on the other side of the world. You see, like in the other day, there was a dude in the crowd. A dude in the crowd is a surprise for starters, but a dude in the crowd, and I look to my left, and Calum's laughing. I've never seen you laugh so hard. And there's a guy in a Rabbitohs jersey, of all things. In the middle of on the other side of the world, there's a guy with a Sydney Rabbitohs jersey on.
Oh, that's great. It's so funny.
It's so random.
Where are the other lads?
They're on tour with they're on tour with other. No, they're not. They're just not here, Calum. They're not here.
I feel sorry for everyone because they got the rhythm section.
You got the bass and drums, and if you get bass and drums hosting a radio show, like, I don't know.
Disastrous.
I hope we're slightly entertaining. I do.
We do.
We're sitting in this room, right? And it does need a vanilla scented candle to get the vibes going, but
This is why you're in the band. This is why you're here.
Why am I so girly sometimes? Just epically feminine. I hope you guys are having a good time listening. So the next song coming up is we wrote a song called Don't Stop. And Calum, do you want to tell us a little bit about Don't Stop, and then we're gonna dive in?
Okay, just a smidgen.
Just a smidge.
So we wrote this in LA, and it was a really good time for us. We were writing a lot of songs. We were doing what we love, and this is just a party song, something you can dance to. So
doing what we love means we were partying. We were partying just a little, weren't we?
Yeah,
and,
we were.
5 seconds of summer. Enjoy a good party.
5 Seconds of Summer on KIIS.
Hey, it's Calum and Ash back on KIIS 106.5.
It's us.
Let's
We're back.
Let's talk about mums.
Okay.
Let's just take a moment.
What, like our mums or?
Well, we can talk about mums in general after if you'd like, but I'd like to speak about the mums that made us.
Made us.
They're very special to us, but we don't get to see them very often. And recently something really cool happened. They got to come over to England, and we were supporting one day at Wembley 3 times, and it was a big, huge, epic moment for us because we used to live in a place called Ealing when we first sort of took the leap of faith, and we moved over to England 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And we didn't really have any fans at all there. I remember we did like an acoustic gig, and like 11 people came, and it was just it was all very new to us, and so we sort of took the dive and we lived in Ealing for a bit in this little house, and we could see the big arches in the distance off Wembley. I remember Michael said to me in the kitchen one day, he's like, bro, one day we have to play there somehow. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to get there. And so it was a huge moment for us that we got to support the other guys at their sold out like Wembley shows.
Do you remember our first gig at the Annandale?
Do I remember it?
Yeah,
of course. It was the best day of my life.
It was cool to see like the mums that were there at the first gig like be at Wembley.
Yeah, it's like I said this to the boys the other day. The boys that aren't here only. I said this to them the other day. I said, you know, it's the same setting. So like I look to my left from the drums and there's Calum, and I look to my right and there's Michael, and I look forwards and there's Luke, and that dynamic and the setting out hasn't changed a bit since we were in my bedroom practicing, since we're in a garage practicing, since we're in that dude in Windsor. What's his name? Philippe.
I was just about to say Raphael, but no.
His name was Philippe, in his little studio thing. And it just hasn't changed. Like, and then we were on the stage at Wembley, and I looked to my left and there's Calum, and then there's Michael and Luke, and, you know, I looked down about 100 meters away to my right, and there were our parents just standing there watching us, our mums. And man, that feeling was...
Yeah.
Like, I just
You're gonna make me cry.
No, man, I just really hope they're proud of us, and, you know, I'm proud of them for even letting us in the beginning. Like, if I had a son, if I had a son, and he looked at me and said, I want to join a band with that guy from Quakers Hill, Freeman's Reach in South Windsor, I would say, no, you're not, and you can stay at school, and you can learn, and you become educated.
I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
It's like, it's just, many things could have went very differently, you know, and so I'm just really, our mums they're awesome, and I hope they had a good time, you know, and I can't thank them enough for you know, giving us the chance to do what we do. But this next song is about all the girls that appear to be good, but they are quite possibly bad at times, if that makes sense. This is track 3 off the album. It is called Good Girls on Sydney's KIIS 106.5.
5 seconds of summer on KIIS.
Hey guys, it's Calum and Ashton from 5 Seconds of Summer. And I'm a bit sad because we're coming to an end, Ashton.
No, Calum.
We should just not go. Should we not go?
I want to stay like this forever.
Just stay.
I want to stay, and I want to play 80s classics. And I want to jam out with you. I want my own radio show.
It's not the 80s anymore.
I could do this every day. I really genuinely feel at home doing this. This is nice.
We definitely need some scented candles in here, though.
Scented candles, the show would have been 1,000 times better. I hope you guys are having a good time listening to us carry on with our shenanigans. Cal and Ash's Shenanigans is the name of this show.
It's perfect.
It's beautiful. Calum, I have one question for you, my friend.
Okay, shoot.
My good friend. What do you miss about Sydney? Tell me, because I miss lots of things. I miss so much. I'm going to start off with one, with my notes I've prepared earlier.
Yep, you have notes. That's kind of weird, but it's cool.
I'm taking this very seriously. Very, very seriously. First off, I have it's double underlined, meat pies.
Oh, you could not be more right. Right.
It's making me, like, I feel quite emotional speaking about the meat pie because they don't do it anywhere else.
They just don't.
There's nothing better than holding a beautiful bit of pastry filled with just basic steak, beef, and you put some sauce on it, and bing bada boom, the best thing in the world is created. I'm so Australian, it's not even funny. Australia.
Yeah, but you don't like cricket. Do you like cricket?
Oh, I find it a little boring. Just a little. I like the zinc, though. You know what they put on their faces?
Yeah, that's great.
Like, that's good. That's awesome. I'd wear that on stage.
It's iconic. Shane Warne. bit around the lips. Whenever we talk about Australia, we always get really Australian.
Shine Warne. How good is... Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, how good is Shine Warne?
Now, Ashton.
What else do you miss about Sydney?
To be fair, it revolves all around food.
Really?
For me.
I miss the girls. Like,
You
not
miss
just
the
saying
girls.
that because I'm in a band. Like, oh my God, he misses the girls. No, I genuinely do. I think they understand our sense of humour sometimes.
I hope so.
I wasn't very cool with the girls where I was from.
Neither was
Were
I.
you? Neither, we don't speak about
I'd love to say that I was.
We don't talk about the girls and our situation.